What's good, YouTube? Let me back with another video. Today I'm gonna show you how to fix your cranks when they squeaking and they're making noise. Let's get to it. To fix your cranks, you need these three things: grease, an adjustable wrench, and Allen keys. First, you want to loosen your pegs so you can get the tension off your chain. If you have chain tensioners, even if you don't, you still want to get the tension off the chain. Now you loosen the cranks. Next, you want to loosen this bolt right here to take off the whole crank. You can just loosen it a little bit. This is just so the crank could slip out. Next, you get something to put your pieces in, or your spacers. In this case, I have about 2 spacers. Next, you want to take this off with your adjustable wrench. Alright, so I recommend you flipping your bike just to get to the other side. Remember, this side took off the crank. So you want to loosen this bolt and this one. As you can see, once you loosen the bolt, your crank should just slip off like the other one. Then your sprocket, just come close, set it down. It says this is the right side of the bike where it's chain driven. To loosen it is the right way. It's clockwise. Mine became loose, so as you can see, turning it to the right loosens it. There you go. Alright, so you get your grease. I recommend putting it on the threads there and on the other side as well, where the bottom bracket screws in. Go crazy in the grease here, because this is what makes the noise. Right here, when this builds up dirt, and you want to grease this up as well, inside and on the blue side. After you've done that, you can go ahead and thread it in to your other side. It should just go in like a screw. Now you want to take the spindle and just place it through the hole. Now you want to take your right bearing and grease this up just like you did with the left. Alright, so once you got this greased up, you want to just thread it in to the left. After you got threaded in, you want to get back your little spacer from bearings. The smallest one goes on the drivetrain, which is where the train is at. Biggest one goes on the other side. You see, this one is bigger. Goes on this side. Slides right on there. Alright, so next we're gonna get that little sprocket thing I was talking about. You put it back there. Then you take your sprocket, place it back, and then get your crank arm. And get your crank arm, make sure it has a little stick. Put it through and align it with the sprocket. Boom. Now you can put that bolt on. Put the bolt back on. Don't tighten it yet, you can just thread it in. You want to flip the bike again. Now it's where there's no chain. It's just where your brakes will be at, your disc brakes. And alright, this looks good. So you want to get your spacers back. So and then you want to get your crank and just make sure it's not like this, because you have pedals going both ways. And I have it the opposite way. There you go. You want to take your bolt, thread it in. After you have them threaded in, you can tighten the bearings, the bottom bracket now, with an adjustable wrench. Well, that shit did a backflip, nigga. Yeah, there you go. Same with this one. This one turns to the right. Now that you have your bottom bracket tightened, you can tighten both bolts. Once you tighten both sides of the middle one, you're gonna tighten the top one. Just these first. After you got it tight, you just put your chain back on. Then you can adjust your wheel and your chain tensioners, and you should be set. Your belt and bracket should be fine. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe. See you in the next video.